This morning in the push to get Tampa's popular streetcar extended into the Heights. 10 Tampa Bay's Jenny Dean joining us live in downtown Tampa for us this morning. Jenny, good morning.
Good morning to you, Jameson. I'm standing here. This is the last streetcar stop in downtown Tampa before it reverses and has to go back to Ybor City. So let's take a look at this map here. In red is the streetcar route. It starts at Centennial Park in Ybor City, and of course the last stop is where I'm standing right here. The extension would take it all the way north into the Heights to Palm Avenue, maybe even Columbus north of that. And this is something that the city has been working on since 2018. It's something they've really wanted to do, but because the funding initially fell through, they had to put it on hold. But it is back on the table now, and the city is working with both the federal and the state government to come up with grant money to help offset that $200 million cost. Now, already they are putting out a request for bids to begin the preliminary engineering and environmental phase. And extending the streetcar route, it's really the key to connecting four major neighborhoods: Ybor, Channelside, the downtown core, and the Heights.
These are frequently visited both by locals as well as tourists. This is also where you see a lot of mixed-use developments with jobs and retail and services as well. So connecting them makes a lot of sense for our region.
Now, as far as the timeline, it could take up to 2 years to get through this engineering and environmental phase. And then it would take about another year to do all the design work. So that means that as far as the timeline goes, we're probably not going to see any type of construction from here north for about another 3 years. And while this may not seem like a huge step for the city, they say this really is. They're just glad to have it back on the table and back in the planning stages. Jameson?
Yeah, Jenny, that's a long way off. So let's talk about the now. Are there any current projects in downtown Tampa to help relieve some of this congestion and the parking issues they're seeing?
Absolutely. You know, we talk about all the events that happen downtown and how hard it is to park when you're down here. So what the city of Tampa, the mobility department, does is they kind of look at the streets and see how they can use them better. And bike lanes are something that's huge. They've seen a huge uptick in the use of e-bikes. And so what they're trying to do is look at the streets, look at their current bike lanes and see how they can make them even safer and add bike lanes to make it more usable for folks who really want to make those short commutes just between those four downtown neighborhoods: Ybor, Channelside, the downtown core, and the Heights. Live in Tampa, Jenny Dean, 10 Tampa Bay.
All right, thanks, Jenny.